know where I got that. That's my thing.
Like those kind of isms?
He's just really picky. No, I'm particular. There's
What's the
certain
difference?
things.
Oh shit, let me do that one more time. Don't print.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
but when
You
does
got-
that bother you? Because you have a lot of money wrapped up in a lot of gear.
I know, but
Okay, I love this.
Okay, so. Oh, there's also this nugget in ticks.
Give me a great lick. Give me a lick that I'm gonna go home and watch and learn.
What's that?
What do you mean, what is that?
Buckaroo.
Oh, it's right in there. It is. That's a buckaroo. You just dropped that in there.
Mm-hmm. And actually, Jerry Hufford called the day that came out and went,
I've never noticed that.
and went, that's in there, isn't it? I said, yes.
I've
I
never
said,
noticed
don't tell
that.
anybody we don't want sued. He said, Buck's not gonna sue.
Where do you come up with that part on the descending part, where you're coming down? What makes that weird? Is it the rhythm that you're playing it?
I
Like,
guess so.
it's such a weird sounding
That
lick,
isn't
isn't
something,
it?
I don't know where I got that. That's my thing. Like that kind of thing, that is definitely
That's a signature thing.
that's something that I've done. Just sort of like,
Where else do you do that kind of thing?
American Saturday Night. Yeah.
So like the shred thing is like, to me, it's less about a specific lick. It's more about understanding groupings and how to navigate groupings, right? So like the Gilbertism.
yeah. What's the Gilbertism?
So a Gilbertism would be like something that cycles back and forth. I always think about that with maybe just blues. But he would like those kind of things.
How slowly can you do that? Can you do that pattern like super slowly?
Sure. I mean, all it is it's just taking three notes. Which one are we gonna do? The
You
blues,
pick.
the blues one. I would just understand that the first thing I got to be able to do is and make that sound musical. You can feel that downbeat in the pulse, right? Speed it up. To me, when I go, this ties back into learning versus
right.
practicing. You have to make that sound musical before you can make a bunch of other notes sound musical. Because if that sounds square,
You're done.
you're
You're done.
You're already trying to race with a flat tire.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like to me, it's like getting your pocket right. And that doesn't sound that fast, right? Let's go clean. Right? But that's not far away from this tempo. It's there, right?
Yeah.
So like to me, that understanding those kind of groupings, and those are very even where like everything falls on a down. Like when you're playing 6-note groupings, right? Like very Petrucci kind of thing. Like those kind of isms.
Yeah.
That definitely feels like putting things on the down.
Character of Cory Wong. I don't know if goofy is the right term. You actually strike me as an incredibly serious person. Do people ever come in and think like, oh, you're going to be funny and fun? My gut is that you're really, really,
Is that I'm actually
really
not
serious.
fun at all? I'm like a total dick.
No, it's not that. It's that this is all really serious.
Totally. I mean, yes, I like to have fun and I don't take myself too seriously, but the things that I do take very seriously is the excellence in music, the artistry behind it, and the intentionality. If we are aiming for something, I want to make sure that we're nailing the thing that we're doing. Some of that requires a very serious amount of focus. I do think some people come in, they're like, oh yeah, it'd be so fun to play saxophone or play bass or any whatever random instrument in Cory's band. Yes, but I am relentless when it comes to the attention to detail. A lot of folks that come to my shows, it might be the only instrumental show they ever go to that year. Some people might say, oh man, he's just really picky as a band leader. No, I'm particular. I'm not picky. I'm particular. particular. There's
What's the
certain
difference?
things. Picky is just like, oh, I wanted this. Oh, I want this. I'm open to anything if it feels like it fits and if it's intentional. I'm particular about certain things. Like I am not picky about the fact that we need to cut off on the and of 4. You are cutting off on the of 4. And what's happening is everything sucks up and then it's there's this extra thing. It's like, no, I don't want the at the end. It's and that's what makes it tight. I'm not being picky. I'm being particular. The cutoff is the cutoff. The attack is the tack. In the same way that the bridge goes to the 4 chord, I'm just as particular as the cutoff.
Oh shit! Let me do that one more time. Don't.
It's all live. What are you talking
fade
about? This is
out.
a gig. What are you talking
Fade
about?
out on that
What
part.
was that song? Is that on the record?
That's on the record. Yeah.
I love that. That's a great
I
riff.
don't know what that other part was. I stole that from something else. But so these days it's less about like single note soloing,
Yeah.
which I love to do. Of course, every guitar player loves this solo, but it's more about these kind of motifs where it's you're kind of getting on a theme, and it's not really genre specific. It just sounds like it's just chordal and.
Kind of Andy Summers-esque, like.
kind of stuff. Yeah, I like that kind of shit.
You
Like,
say in an interview from 2016 that at one point in this interview, you had said that you had just sold your Dumble amps and that they weren't working for you. And now you're obviously playing Dumble amps. Why did you've got a lot of them. Why did you sell them in 2016? Why did they not work for you then? And what brought you back to them where now, you're playing them all the time?
I got out of the whole, I got into like just straight into the tweeds for a long time after the Three Kings. And I got tired of trying to go around and around and using too complicated of a rig to not achieve the same, to achieve the same result just plugging straight in. 2020 rolls around and I repurchased a couple at that point. And 2020 rolls around, and I built this 3-piece rig for when we're going to go about and do those shows that could only have 25% of the people, and we were just doing power trio. And I brought back the old amp shanty from years ago, and I plugged them all in. Same wiring, same pedal board, same everything. And I said, man, I've been missing the boat. So they're back. And now I have 8 of them, which is too much for anyone.
But why didn't you like them in 2016? Because you were just playing the tweeds and you were just into the tweed thing and you just weren't vibing with them?
A lot of money sitting around. You know what I mean?
But when does that bother you? Because you have a lot of money wrapped up in a lot of gear.
I know, but, I probably sold them in 2016 because I was funding Flying Bees or Sunburst Les Pauls. It's an expensive hop.
Okay, wait. Before we wrap up, I'm gonna totally put you on the spot, and you can say no, and it's totally fine if you say no. Yeah. Could you show us just one little total shred lick on a guitar?
I could attempt, if you like Time to Burn, I could attempt it, but I guarantee I'm going to fail that one.
Can we try? Could we try just like one lick to go home and learn?
Well,
like something that the viewers could watch and just go home and learn one great shred lick or something.
Well, yeah. Let me just.
You could say no. You could pass. I'll cut this whole part out.
Well, no. I mean, this may be fun. Let me just try. Just hand me that blue guitar, and let's just see if I can play the intro lick, the Time to Burn.
Yeah. Okay, sick. Yeah. Okay, I love this.
Okay, so close. Probably won't.
Wait, do it slowly though.
See,
what is that? How do you come up with that lick?
I don't know. That I don't know, but and it wasn't clean. That wasn't really clean. I sit here now. I want to sit. 50%. Let's try it again. Big. Something like that.
That's it.
Close enough. I'd show take 3 and take 4.
Wait,
Take 1 and take 2.
can you do it really slowly, or can you not even do it? Because sometimes I can't do licks that fast.
Yeah. Same lick. Basic on neck. Then same thing. I can barely do it slow. It's hard to do.
I get it.
Yeah. It's kind of a.
Okay, learn that lick.